coming out this weekend. We have 3 movies that are hitting wide release this weekend. We've got Lisa Frankenstein.
Whoop whoop.
We've got Turning Red is being re-released.
Oh yeah, I saw the commercial.
Yeah, just for a limited amount of time.
Yeah.
And it ends with Us, which I have not really heard about. So Maggie, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about Lisa Frankenstein while I look up It Ends With Us.
Well, I just think it's funny that Eric says, I'm waiting on Lisa Frankenstein. Maggie, Matt, how well do you think it will do? Will it be number 1? Let's take a vote.
That's literally what we're doing.
Well,
that's the new thing. We're going to start betting on it.
I'm really hoping it's number 1 because of the director. If anybody doesn't know, it's Zelda Williams, Robin Williams' daughter. I really hope it does very well. I don't know if this is the first movie she's directed or anything. I don't know anything about that. Excuse me. But Lisa Frankenstein's a nice twist on the story Frankenstein.
It's not really about that.
Well, I mean, she brings...
She doesn't build a dude.
No, she didn't, but she's basically, from what I can gather from the trailer, that she visits the same grave every day.
Yes.
And it's a guy, and she somehow brings him back.
They pull a Friday the 13th part 7.
Yeah.
Do you even know what the hell I'm talking about?
Sorry. Our child was crying, making
fine.
weird sounds.
I think it's part 7, dude puts like a steel beam or something. I think it's a shovel. Maybe it's a shovel. I think they dig up the grave of Jason to make sure he's actually in there because they didn't believe it.
Wow.
And then he's like, fuck it, he's here. He's dead. And he throws the shovel down, right? Then lightning strikes the shovel and brings Jason back to life. He's like, son of a bitch.
Should have covered the grave back up, take the shovel. But I know, plot.
Yeah, and then he hops on a boat and goes to fucking Manhattan. There's Maggie, literally a cruise ship, a full-size
yes,
cruise
how
ship
winds up in
goes through Crystal Lake. Crystal Lake.
Yeah.
A cruise ship. The hell were they smoking, man?
And also, not only Zelda Williams is the draw for Lisa Frankenstein, also, hello, Cole Sprouse.
Hello, Megan. Sorry,
and also the girl, the actress that plays Lisa. Mm-hmm. I can't think of her name, but she's been in a lot of stuff.
Does that have anything to do with Lisa Frank?
No.
Okay.
I kind of hope they do make that joke.
Fun. So I think this is it. This says it's expected out June 21st, 2024. But it ends with Us.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Lily believes she's found true love with Riley. But when a painful incident triggers past trauma, she must decide if love alone can carry her marriage through. However, things are complicated when her first love returns to her life.
Ooh, this sounds like a Nicholas Sparks movie.
This is a Blake Lively starring and Brandon Sklanner. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, and they're making
that
one Paul Feig movie with Blake Lively and
A Simple Favor.
Yeah, they're making a second one.
They started
filming. They started filming it.
I always wanted to watch the first one, just never.
Yeah, we own it.
I know we do. The amount of movies we own.
The digital library that we have.
It's stupid.
So stupid.
I was trying to get my stuff back up. There we go. Okay. So, Maggie, now that we have a little bit of context, where do you think these movies will open up?
I'm hoping Lisa Frankenstein at least number 1 or 2.
Do you really think Lisa Frankenstein has that behind it?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't either.
It has a Sprouse brother in it.
Don't get me wrong. It could be like a Fault in Our Stars, right?
True.
It could do huge numbers. I hope it does.
I hope it does too. It seems like fun.
I think the thing it's got going for it, in my opinion, is Argyle is probably going to drop.
Yeah.
A lot.
Oh, yeah.
So I could see Lisa Frankenstein taking the number 1 spot, but not because it makes a ton of money.
But because it can make more money than Argyle.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
But then Turning Red, I don't know.
Turning Red will do decent, but they also re-released Soul, and that didn't
even come up.
Yeah. So I think it'll do okay.
Yeah.
I could see. Let's see here. I think it ends with Us. Considering it's only Blake Lively, it is based off a book. I don't know how popular the novel is, but I would say this is my prediction. This is my prediction for next week's box office. I'm going to say number 1, will be Lisa Frankenstein. Number 2 will be the Beekeeper. Yeah. I'm going to say number 2's... No, yeah, I'm going to say number 2's Beekeeper.
Okay.
Number 3 is Argyle.
Okay.
Number 4 will be that movie I just mentioned. It Ends With Us.
Yes.
Yeah. And number 5 will be Wonka. I think that's the top 5.
Okay.
What do you think? Top 5?
I agree
You think
with
it's
you.
right there?
Yeah.
You think Beekeeper's going to be number 2?
I could see that because it's been hanging in there for
It
a
really
while.
has. Like,
And I've
really
heard
has.
and I've heard it's really good.
Yeah. But do you think Argyle will make less? Like this week, Beekeeper made $5.2 million.
Do you think
Well,
Argyle? I don't
Which
know.
Argyle may have stole some of its audience.
Yeah.
You know, but at the same time, it's not like Beekeeper's gonna come back with a vengeance or anything. You know?
Yeah. I don't know.
If Argyle does like $4 million next weekend, that sucks.
Well, I know a lot of people like us that, realize the tone of the movie and stuff. Yeah. A lot of people were commenting saying, hey, you just got to go in knowing it's a Matthew Vaughn.
I think, okay, I'd like to re-amend my list.
Okay.
I think it's still going to be Lisa Frankenstein number 1.
Yeah.
I think Argyle's going to be number 2. Because I think even if Argyle drops 50%, like if it drops 50%, that's still $9 million.
Yeah.
I don't see Beekeeper getting back up to $9 million.
Okay.
So I'm going to say number 1 next weekend will be Lisa Frankenstein. Number 2 will be Argyle. Number 3 will be the Beekeeper. Number 4 will be It Ends With Us.
Yeah.
Or whatever it's called. Number 5 will be Wonka. That is what I'm saying.
Eric says that A Simple Favor is a great movie. And he also says for some reason Lisa Frankenstein reminds him of Warm Bodies.
Yeah, I can see that.
I agree, but then it also has that tone of
that movie
Heathers from the 80s with Winona Ryder and Christian Slater. I think that's right. Yeah, Christian Slater.
Renfield.
Renfield.
It kind of reminds me of that.
Kind of, but it's got that 80s feel to it, just the way she dresses in it and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's set in the 80s.
Yeah, I don't know. I've only seen that one trailer we watched.
Yeah.
And it looked good enough that I was like, okay, I'm good. Now, what's really going to be fun is seeing how Madam Web pumpkin bombs the shit out of the box office. And, like, I don't know what it's going to do. Like, I think everyone is just going to hurt.
God, I'm dreading it.
Like, I don't think it's going to do great.
Yeah.
Honestly, I bet Madam Web ends up being fun. I bet it ends up being, like, a fine movie. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I definitely think it'll be higher than both Morbius and Venoms. Like, I think that it'll easily be better than those.
Eric agrees with us. He said number 1, Lisa Frankenstein. Number 2, Argyle.